Good morning, I'm Clinton Griffiths. Some key numbers producers may need to make decisions about their crops and livestock may no longer be available. The National Agricultural Statistics Service announcing it's canceling the July cattle report as well as all county estimates for crops and livestock starting this year. Ag Day's Michelle Rook has been looking into this, and Michelle, NASS says this is a budget issue.
Right, Clinton. NASS officials say they're cutting some key crop and livestock reports, blaming it on budgetary cuts tied to the most recent appropriations bills. But that's not setting well with the farm groups we've talked to, including the National Cattlemen's Beef Association. NASS intends to only release one cattle inventory report annually. The January report surveys more producers, increasing its accuracy, but the July survey gives producers a first look at the calf crop. And NCBA officials say it provides other vital data for the industry, especially during the current herd contraction phase.
And to take away this important data point from us at that time is really going to help, is really going to just contribute to some more volatility and helping and making it more difficult for us to see into the future on what we can expect to see supplies do going forward.
Beamer says the cost savings has been estimated at around $500,000, which they question. They say the move is deeply misguided and called on NASS to reverse its decision.
There are other ways that the agency can go about trying to pinch pennies and make sure that they are making those dollars stretch as far as they possibly can. But withholding critical market transparency information from the public is not the appropriate way to do that, especially since this administration has touted its transparency agenda since the very beginning of the Biden administration.
NASS will also discontinue the Cotton Objective Yield Survey and all county estimates for crops and livestock. Lance Honing with NASS tells AgriTalk those weren't easy decisions.
Just like anybody else that has a budget to manage, you can only spend what you've got. But there are other pieces of information for cattle, for example. There are other pieces of information about acreage yield and production beyond what we published at the county level.
In fact, he says they've worked with their agency partners and will be sharing data. So that should eliminate the concerns about the loss of county yields used to figure farm program payments.
A few years ago, from a crop insurance standpoint, our good friends and partners over at RMA have been utilizing a lot more of their own internal data to support those programs. And then, of course, we've always, thought about the ARC PLC programs, and our close friends over at FSA have also been tapping into a lot more of that RMA-driven data and a lot less of the NASS data.
USDA tried to cut the July cattle inventory report in 2016 and ended up reinstating it. I'm Michelle Rook reporting for Ag Day.